Hello and welcome to Dorky Explains. Today we want to talk about a new update. It's called Dead City. And what's new in this update? So first of all, we have some new missions. This starts at the 19th of June and there will come each week a new season mission. And you will have 6 of these season missions. So there are always good rewards, I think. So some phones, for example, or some reroll tokens, or maybe also some new survivor tokens. So I describe a new survivor in the next time. So we start also a new campaign. I think also it's at the 19th of June, and it will have two highlight rewards. For example, this Purazzi stop sign spear, its bruiser weapon, and this new survivor called Outlaw Negan. He's a scout, and so we see this scout here. It's called Outlaw Negan Scout. So, and I've looked at this leader thread, and it's quite simple, I think. If you attack with each attack, there will the 10 closest and visible enemies. That's really important that you see these enemies. And this will get a stack mark, a threat stack mark. So, and you have here this table. So you could have until threat level 6 3 stacks, and these stacks will have some extra damage. So, for example, in level 6, you have 85% extra damage. So, this multiplied with this stack, so 3 with 85. So, you have high extra damage, so over 200% extra damage in this case if the walker is signed 3 times, but this signing is just for 1 round. After this round, the stack is deleted, and but it's also stacked in the Overwatch, Regulate, and Revenge methods. So yes, it looks quite good. It isn't a status effect, and you could also mark this Commonwealth walkers. And in level 10 of this thread, you could stack 4 times and have an extra damage of 100% per stack. So you have 400 percent extra damage. That's a lot, I think, and sounds really cool. There's also another threat opportunity. So Negan has a chance of set percent. So we see here this percentage of this charge point to gain an extra charge point at the end of a round. So that's just possible if he is leader, I think. So he couldn't mark more than 3 times when he isn't leader. Maybe if Procedure is leader, he could hit more than 3 times. And an extra time if he is an Overwatch, for example. Yeah, so this opportunity is just possible if he isn't, if he is leader, I think, or if somebody special is the leader. So Procedure is an example because she could give the others the opportunity to attack more than one time in a row. So therefore, Negan could gain this charge point in this example. Another example is Ezekiel, for example, when he uses his charge attack. It's the first attack, then the extra attack, the second. The Overwatch attack is the third, and the fourth is if he predilates, so his leader threat, before he gets attacked. So in this case, he could also attack 4 times. So um, that's yeah the condition that he gains this charge point, and yeah, he has also some good threats. Perseverance, Lucky, Retaliate, and Ruthless. It's not that you have to reroll all threats. I don't know actually how you should roll him. Maybe I think Power Strike, uh, Weakness, Ruthless, and Strong, because I think his leader threat isn't very luck dependent. So this total damage isn't. Maybe this charge point, but we have a high percentage, and you have also this lucky armor that you didn't need this um, extra luck on the survivor. And now we come to the next bonus highlight reward of this campaign. We have this Burazzi Stop Sign Spear Bruiser. And I think it's a very, 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 very good bruiser weapon because so we have a free space arc, but this next sentence is really interesting. So it deals of extra damage if the target couldn't be stunned. So that means, for example, against tanks, we have each attack 10% reducing of his total health. So that's good advice of this description. And also interesting is this next sentence. So it's an integrated conclusion because the targets will always stun another turn, so 2 rounds stunning. And this next sentence is also very, very, very interesting. The Overwatch attacks force the enemy to end their turn. So it's also a 100% interruption, like the Mercer X. Yeah, and we have this bonus charge attack. So that's also good because we have this 10% damage. If the bruiser is charged, we have 20% total damage. And we have bruisers with punish, or for example, we use Prosita or T-Dog. T-Dog has this extra punish in his leader threat, or Prosita with her extra attacks. And this makes this weapon really, really nice, and the bruiser will become a bad, bad damage dealer. So we have Silver Lucky, which is also very good. You may need armor for tactical. We have Gold Destructive, which makes this damage really high. And we have Razor to reduce body shots, which is also good in combination with Weakness. We have a high possibility to stun normal enemies. Yeah, and for this non-stunnable enemies, we could use this extra percent damage. So then we could now change the guild name. Costs just for 500 gold. Not really, not so good, I think, because 500 gold is very expensive. And this just could make the leader or the co-leader. And you could just change the name within 7 days one time. So you have 7 days to cool down. So then we have a map improvement. You know maybe this map Minefield where you see this black fields, but they increased this brightness so you could see it better and shouldn't walk so easy through this mines. Yeah, then we have other improvements. So this was a bug fix I never heard about. So when a Go walker explodes and the survivor gets stunned, I think you had just to reload the game and the survivor wasn't stunned anymore. Then we have this very nice bug fix because you remember um, when the walker grabs through, for example, the fence or something else. Also, maybe this hard corner grabbing is fixed with this, I think. Yeah, then we had some problems with the customer support, so players using iOS couldn't take a photo, and because the game was frozen in this zone. And this one I didn't know really. There was a fixed bug with the heart icon above the weapons. Didn't know which this means. And some multiple visual bugs. I've tested yesterday a bit with Last Stand. The push bug, so when the walker stands on another field than shown, um, was occurred. So this bug wasn't fixed, but maybe some other bugs. Yeah, but it's a nice update, I think, with a really nice bruiser weapon. So I'm really excited of this weapon. And this new Negan looks a bit strange, I think, but also with this in game it was with a cowboy hat on. Yeah, source a bit strange, but a really nice update, I think, with many good bug fixes, and sounds really good to me. Yeah, that's all. Bye.